I should say V and I have known each other for a long time and are very close friends here. And she agreed to do this, but we did not rehearse it. So I don't really know what's going to come up. So it's a total experiment for me also. I wonder if your nervousness could talk to us. What would it say?
To let her know that there's something...
Speak directly to her as though she were in the other chair, V.
All right. V, there's a bunch of people paying attention to you right now. And you might be judged for that. Is this what you had in mind, Marley? This kind of thing?
Yeah, keep it simple. You're speaking as your nervousness now. You can speak from a part of your body that feels it most. And imagine V sitting in the other chair, listening to what you have to say. And at some point, I'd like you to move over there and have V answer back.
Okay. V, are you aware of the risk that you're taking by being here right now? And I'm going to try to get your attention any way that I can.
Great.
You know, making your toes cold and your hands shake, and I'm going to even make it real hard for you to breathe right now. You know, I'm going to get your attention.
You sound pretty powerful.
I am. I get my...
Yeah. Here's a little experiment. I wonder if you could exaggerate the power that you have as V's nervousness. Like use the voice, whatever you can, to get that across.
Into the role, huh? Okay.
Yeah, get into the role.
Oh, are you aware of what you're doing right now?
Great.
You silly woman. You know, I'm just going to grab you all over and make sure that you get my message that you are in serious danger here. You know, if you don't pay attention, I mean, just what I want you to do right now is get up and leave. You know, you get out of here. I don't know what you're doing just sitting there. Here, I'm going to make you, you're going to sweat.
Well, come to the other chair now. Let's see what V has heard and how she responds to what the nervous diva says.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that you're very powerful, and I really resent the heck out of you for demanding so much of my attention. I mean, I have something to do here. You're in my way, and I just want to ignore that you're here. Please go away.
Great. Well, I think that we now have the basis for creating a structure, don't you?
Uh-huh.
So I'd like to see what this nervous character looks like in a build. This is the part that I've added. This is like what a Gestalt art therapist does. I've now invited the client to make some kind of symbolic representation of that nervous, I'm calling it a diva, that nervous power character. And V is going to let me know when she feels that it's a representation that she can feel with her body at home as truly representative of that character. Now V, if you have sensations or awareness going on while you're building this, you can certainly speak while you're doing it.
Well, there's the first sensation I had is the twisting from the tightness of the muscles. And now I'm looking for a texture that has heat.
All right, check out with your body. See how that feels.
That's pretty good right there.
All right, so now let's have a dialogue between V and V's symbolic structure of nervousness.
May I move in relation to it then?
Of course, you can do whatever feels right.
Okay, what feels right is, and I have to make this so that I can walk into it.
Oh, so that you can have a voice from the inside out?
Yeah.
Great idea. Okay, so you're now inside this structure that you've created. Can you take the role of that structure, and when you're ready for V to respond, then you can come out and face the structure, okay?
I have complete control over you right now. See? I've got you in my grasp. You can't ignore me now. It's even better if I tighten down on you.
It looks like you're standing outside it now, is that right?
Okay.
Well, so there was a little lie there on the part of the structure. The structure imagines that it has you in its grasp, and the truth is that you can move in and out of it at your will. So that's an interesting dichotomy.
So in my real life, I'm feeling this structure. I do feel the tightness in my arms and my legs. You know, like, as though it were holding me in. I've noticed.
Talk
that
to it.
learning, okay.
As though you were holding me.
Okay. You're right. You've got a lot of control over me. I can really feel how you've got me around my arms and my legs. But I can step outside you.
You can step outside. And what are your other options in this situation?
Well, within Second Life, I can just change the shape and color, and I have a lot of power.
You can do whatever you want with it. But, you know, it's worth exploring the symbol as you have it to begin with. Notice how it's affecting your body at home. And notice what happens as you move in and out of it, whether that produces any changes in your body experience, and what you want to do next.
Oh, I definitely feel a difference stepping out. Stepping back into it, however, I don't immediately feel its control.
So something's shifting. Now, for the people who are watching this, you notice that we've gone through sensation, awareness, and mobilization of energy. And now there's a little bit of excitement because Verita notices that she can take a number of different actions here. And it's up to her to decide how she wants her relationship to be to her nervousness. She has a lot of different choices, which also are affecting how she feels in her actual body. So go ahead and experiment, V, taking different actions and see what seems to create a gestalt for you, or something that is more whole than it was before. It can be in your understanding, it can be in your actual body experience, it can be in the visual, it can show up in a lot of different ways.
Well, actually, I have a real desire to push this thing down.
Okay, see what happens. What's the difference when your structure is sideways?
I notice some relief. You don't have so much power now that you're lying down.
Does it have any response?
No, just except for that it seems to have less power.
You don't hear it saying much of anything.
I don't, and I don't feel it saying anything. I'm going into my body now to see if there's any kind of resistance to that.
When we began this process, you described a whole bunch of nervous symptoms. I'd like you to pay attention to your body and how it feels now.
Well, I'm not sweating anymore. My hands are still cold. My stomach has relaxed. There seems to be a general opening, you know, less of a sense of that twisting feeling. Less muscular.
Less twisting.
And I also have less heat. Less that sensation of heat.
So what is there? What is there now?
There's, right now, the coolness in my hands is the most present sensation.
Let's see what your cool hands want to say. And you can speak to the empty chair, speak to Verita.
We really would like to be able to do what you want us to do here, you know, to type and to use the mouse, but we're not quite sure. You know, there's still some fear in your body.
Cold hands are what you're aware of as holding your fear right now.
Yes.
And the other things have changed.
Yes.